A fatal plane crash off the coast of Kalaupapa. Good evening, I'm Yanji Denise.
And I'm Kenny Choi. One person confirmed dead. 8 others in the plane survived. As we broke the news earlier tonight, the person who did not survive this crash, State Department of Health Director Loretta Fuddy, who was returning on official business to attend meetings with residents. Deputy Director Keith Yamamoto was also on board today's flight. He did survive. 8 passengers and 1 pilot were on board a Makani Kai flight from Kalaupapa to Honolulu. Shortly before 3:30 this afternoon, a Cessna Grand Caravan like this one pictured here at Makani Kai's headquarters crashed into the ocean.
We just got a call from the Molokai Tower that reported that they had an aircraft in the water. And then we just started our emergency response procedure.
Shortly afterward, a pilot in another plane passing by noticed debris off the coast and people floating in the water with life jackets. Maui Fire Rescue Crews and the Coast Guard then responded.
They were able to get 8 of the 9 people out of the plane. It's a difficult situation when you're not able to get everybody out, but unfortunately that was the case here.
Honolulu fire trucks and ambulances rushed to Bradley Pacific Aviation near the Honolulu International Airport, where 2 passengers were flown in by the U.S. Coast Guard and then taken to the Queens Medical Center. A 3rd passenger had to be airlifted directly. Maui Fire Department says 3 other people were taken to Molokai General Hospital and 2 declined treatment on the scene. We spoke with a witness who saw the rescue.
One guy on bump on his forehead, he made scratches. I think that's from coming out of the plane, or maybe they in a rush. Everybody was just, who hit this, who hit that, we get some more blankets, all that.
Makani Kai's 5 daily round-trip flights to Kalaupapa just launched this past June. The company has been flying for 25 years.
It's the first time we've had an incident like this with passengers.
At this point, officials do not know what caused the crash.
A team from the National Transportation Safety Board will likely investigate, but at this point we do know that the plane hit the ocean off Kalaupapa and that it was a Cessna Caravan that was built back in 2002. It received its airworthiness certificate in 2008. That expires in 2015. The Cessna was en route to Honolulu from Kalaupapa at the time of the crash.
Is dead after a small plane crashed into the water off the Hawaiian island of Molokai. The plane was flying to Honolulu with a pilot and 8 passengers on board. The Coast Guard says rescue crews plucked most of the survivors out of the water while 1 person swam to shore. The plane's owner says the aircraft was a Cessna Grand Caravan and that the remote crash location made communications difficult.
Kalaupapa is a unique area, and radio communication is kind of poor there, cell phone coverage, that kind of stuff. So right now we have no information like if any calls were made out.
The owner also says another plane flying nearby kept officials informed.
There was an aircraft real close by circling above, so it was able to be on the scene, and he reported to the Molokai Tower, and that's how we got our information.
Some of the survivors were reportedly brought to a hospital in Honolulu. Sandy Kozel, The Associated Press.